Hi everyone, it's Jess back with another process video today. I'm redoing this voiceover because when I did it the first time, it just stopped recording for no reason. I still don't know why. And then there was this weird layover, like overlapping spot where you could hear the first voice recording overlapping where the second one started, and it was strange. So chuck that, start again. So today I'm making a layout using Hip Kit Club products. I'm fairly certain that these are from a summer hip kit club, maybe the June kit or the July kit. I'm not sure. If I had to guess, I would say June because I made this video at the beginning of July. And I wouldn't have had my July kit yet. So I'm just put a piece of white cardstock in the middle of that blue and white stripe sheet or paper because I wanted the inside of that blue and white paper. Because as you see, my shirt in the picture matches that paper. I don't usually care about those things, but it was just happy coincidence that it happened that way. So this layout is going into my Italy scrapbook album from our trip to Italy in 2016. These pictures were taken in just outside of Naples in a tiny little town called Castellammare di Stabia. Stabia? I don't speak Italian. I'm just happy that I remember where it was in Italy and the actual name of the city. Well, that's only because the key of our hotel room had that on it, and I have a picture of the key. That's how I remember. So these pictures were taken up on a rooftop bar at the hotel we were staying at, and it was really nice. The rooftop bar was right on the sea, because it's the Mediterranean Sea there, and it was gorgeous. Beautiful views. We did not have a view from our bedroom, but from the rooftop bar, gorgeous views. It was wonderful. So I'm just using pieces of paper from Hip Kit Club, including the bird print. I believe that's a pink paisley paper from one of the Paige Evans collections. I'm just lining it up so that I'm just using that photo block to make sure that it's straight down the page from where I cut it. I'm inking everything in Tim Holtz Black Soot Distress ink, and I did draw an outline around the white paper to tie it in. So here I'm going to start with these letters, and I don't have enough letters. Those are paper tray ink, tiny strips, I think is what it's called, and they make letter stickers. They're not really stickers, but letters, similar to the October Afternoon ones. They are smaller though. So I wanted to use that color because it's very, very similar in tone to the coral paper that's in the background. I don't know if you can really tell, but these ones are more of a hot pink. I forget what that color is. It might be the Lawn Fawn Flamingo pink color, or it could be a Close to My Heart color. But I didn't have enough in that corally pink color, which I know the coral pink color that I stamped with is a Close to My Heart color. I forget what it's called, but it is a Close to My Heart color for sure. But I didn't have enough. I guess I had only stamped one strip of the alphabet in that color, instead of doing multiple strips with the same color. I did not, but I had several in this dark pink color because I really like that dark pink. I like most pinks. Blue, purple, green. I like all colors. But in this case, it is pink. And it doesn't really go with the coral color, but there is a more of a pink on that paper. There is like a pink in the lighter pink paper. There is both a corally color and a yellow, and the background is a lighter shade of that dark pink that I'm using there. So it coordinates, it just doesn't match the way I was hoping to. So these pictures are of us trying a glass of limoncello. A lot of people like limoncello. I did not. In theory, It's really good. Like lemon icy alcoholic drink. How could it go wrong? However, it was not appealing to me at all. So the title reads, "This limoncello is gross," because that's how I felt. I am fairly certain I probably said those exact words while I was drinking it. So these enamel dots are from Lawn Fawn. I got them when Lawn Fawn was having a sale. If you like enamel dots and things like that, you should really watch out for the Lawn Fawn sales, because you can get those sheets of enamel dots for $1. Sorry, I was just having a drink of my tea. It's December 1st when I am recording this voiceover, and so today is the first day of my David's Tea Advent calendar. It's very exciting for me. So these ephemera pieces are from Vicki Boutin for American Crafts. They are, I think, her first release. Honestly, I don't know how many releases she's had. I know that currently there is a new release out right now. If you are interested, I've seen the new release. It's amazing. I love it. I love the colors. I love the paper. It's great. So if you are interested, it will be in stores shortly, or is already in stores. I'm not sure. I got some early because I went to a Vicki Boutin workshop. So these frames, I'm just filling in the inside with a piece of pattern paper. That is a close to my heart pattern paper, and I don't think you can get it anymore. But it's just a piece of white pattern paper, and then it has what looks like to be like when you draw seagulls on a background, like if you're drawing a beach scene, you draw the M's. That's what it looks like is on the paper. So you could probably draw your own if you really wanted some. I just thought it would work well with this layout because I know that we were sitting at a rooftop bar. That glue that I'm using is Scotch quick dry adhesive, which I don't think it's called that anymore. If you buy it, I think it's called Scotch tacky glue. I was just showing you there that my nail polish made a red streak on the pattern paper, which is a hazard when scrapbooking with nail polish. So now I'm just going through and allocating the ephemera pieces to each pile. No real purpose or reason for putting them places. I will rearrange them after having put them in these spots. I'm going to change it. So that big flower does stay on the page, but it doesn't stay there. I put that flower on the page, 1, because it's blue, and 2, because it is where I don't think you can actually see in the pictures, but where we are sitting, there were flower bushes right behind us. So that's why I wanted that flower there. So there I'm just doing my journaling about how much I did not like limoncello. Which the picture of me drinking the limoncello is actually a picture of me smelling the drink. I wasn't drinking it yet. So I knew before I even tried it that it was not going to go well. My husband ended up drinking it all, so that's fine. It worked well for him. Usually does, because I am not a big drinker. So that is where that flower is going to live. And I'm fairly certain I'm going to move that big frame somewhere else. I don't think it stays there. I think I cut it, because I didn't like that it was so much bigger than the title. The title was kind of getting lost between that big blue flower and the big, like the frame standing taller than it. So I just cut it in not really in half, but cut it up and put part at the top and part at the bottom. And I like that a lot better. The title is less lost on the page this way. And I think too, if I hadn't used white paper on top of a white pattern paper for those tiny little letters, it might have gone better as well. But I think this was right after I had just gotten those paper tray ink, the set, and I really wanted to use them right away after I cut them all out. So there are worse things to want to do with your scrapbook supplies. So I'm just dotting the enamel dots around the page and gluing down that little piece of frame before I forget. I have done that before. And those daisy pieces are exclusive Hip Kit Club ephemera pieces. They came in one of the kits, and it could have been this one, it could have been a different one. I'm sorry, I don't know. So as I'm finishing up this layout here, I will give you some information. I am going to try very, very hard to get more and more videos up on YouTube. Currently, I'm not working, so I'm going to dedicate all of my time to making YouTube videos. I sincerely hope it goes well. And yeah, so there's a couple things. I have been posting more on Instagram, and always my links are down below. And I do have a new chat group that I started. It is by Slack is the host for it, and the link to join that is also going to be down below. So I would love if you came and joined me on all of those things and followed and sent messages on Facebook and Slack and Instagram. I will do my best to answer you. So thank you for watching this video, and I will be back soon with some more. Bye.